Hello and good morning, YouTube. This is the Collector 6741, and you see my little cursor floating around because I am on the official Konami's website, and I am on my PlayStation 3. So that's why my screen is a little black at the moment, but it will brighten in a moment, and we see that the new banned and forbidden list is officially up now. So we go from October 1st to New Year's Eve, December 31st, for our new list. So October 1st is just a few days away, so this list will be going up pretty soon, and not too much has changed as far as ban cards, and Mr. Stratos is still locked away on the ban list, so we do not see a return from our lovely Stratos. Shockmaster, Carrier Zim Mighty, or Dark Strike Fighter. There were rumors around saying that he would get an effect errated text like it did in Japan. It might get that. Who knows? I don't know. But they decided to leave him on the ban list. But as we scroll down for the cards put to 1, we see Glow Up Bub has made a return. It was banned and now it is off the ban list at 1. So all the folks who kept their bubs, you can rejoice and use them again, which is nice. I never owned a bub, so it doesn't affect me. I wanted to get one so I could have added it to my banned and restricted collection, but now it is back into the game. Oh well. So now I'm pretty sure bubs are going to go back up in price. But we see our lovely Infernity Archfiend has been cut to 1, which is a shame for a lot of the Infernity players because Infernity was the #1 deck at the World Championship this year in Italy. So the first place finisher and then our third place finisher, we can thank them for this reason. So, oh well, that happens. And as we scroll down, we see nothing else yet. But here's the kicker, right here. Raigeki is making a comeback. It was at 0. It was banned. It was banned for a long, long time. And now Konami has said, well, you know what? Let's do something silly. Let's bring back an old card that we've had banned for the last 9 years. And now we can use this card again. And we still have Dark Hole as well. So we could do a lot of stupid stuff. Because see, Dark Hole is still at 1. And now Raigeki is at 1 as well. So we have 2 cards to destroy all our opponent's monsters without any back cost, which is insane. But we see our lovely Soul Charge has been cut to 1. And too many players are really abusing that card, so I can see why Konami cut that to 1. Super Polarization. I can understand why that card goes to 1, because that is a game changer, because no one can chain to the activation of that card. So that makes that card very strong. So to see that card get cut to 1, it kind of hurts heroes, it hurts Shaddolls, it hurts anything that is really focusing on fusion play. But hey, that happens. And that is for the limit list. Now for the semi, meaning we can run 2 of these, we see our lovely Blackwing Gale the Whirlwind has returned to 2. Because he is still, to my opinion, is one of the stronger tuners, because he can cut any monster's attack strength in half permanently. And that is very effective. So that could really cause a problem for a lot of players and possibly open the window to victory for some players. Now we see Gores, that was at 1, is now coming to 2. Which is, to me, it doesn't really bother me. But seeing Gores go to 2 is no big deal. Now that Pendulum Summoning is now a reality, you can just create the Pendulum Scale to special summon cards that are in between certain levels, and then you can splash Gores for free because he's a level 7. So take the 2 starter deck Pendulum monsters, Stargazer and Time Gazer Magician, and create the Pendulum Scale that's levels 2 through 7, and Gores is a 7. So you got 2 free Gores without tributing or having to wait to have your life points attack directly with nothing on your field in order to play this card. So you get 2 free 27 attackers. So that's very good. The other cards that go to 2 is Ceasefire, which was at 1. And we see Transmigration Prophecy go to 2. Because that was also at 1. Because that is a recycler card that takes 2 cards from either player's graveyard and puts them back in the deck. So that kind of hurts a lot of strategies. It hurts Treeborn Frog. It hurts whatever else is out there. Ceasefire is actually a pretty interesting card because it stops flip effects from activating when the trap is activated, and the opponent takes 500 points of damage for every card burned. So in the end, we get down to the end of our list, and we see that that is no longer banned or no longer on the list itself, meaning you can run 3 of these. Cult Soldier Wolfbark goes to 3, but we can understand why, because the Mega Tens made a reprint of this card, so he is not expensive anymore, so Konami deems this card no longer to be a big threat, so that's why they let it go to 3. Same with Magician of Faith, because she was at 2 and nobody really cared, so she is now at 3. But here's the kicker: Formula Synchron is at 3, so that is interesting to see this card go to 3, because you get a free card when you synchro into this, and it is also a tuner as well, so you get to do 2 synchros at once. So that is going to be a very, very big push when Quasar comes out as the reprint from the 5Ds collection. So we can see Formula Synchron jumping in price. Reinforcement Army. I can see this card is going to be abused in a lot of warrior-based decks. And the Noble Knight box set that Konami is trying to push for sales, they added 3 Rotas so people would play more Noble Knights. But of course we know we're not going to play Noble Knights as much as they want. We're going to be playing Heroes. We're going to be playing 6 Sams. As for me, I'm going to play my Boxers and run 3 Rotas. So that's my choice of warriors. The Noble Knights is, to me, they're too target specific, because if they are not warriors, they lose nearly all of their equip cards attached to them except Miss Guinevere, who is also a monster card. So Rhoda in other decks would definitely prove to be more effective. But that is my opinion on that. I mean, you can have your own opinion about it, but this is the list for October 1st up to New Year's. So that is what Konami is choosing to do for this format. I am not really playing as much Yu-Gi-Oh! As I used to, because I've started playing Cardfight Vanguard, and I'm having a lot more fun playing that game. And I know that's kind of weird talking about Vanguard on my Yu-Gi-Oh! Channel, but hey, people change, people do whatever they need to do to make themselves happy. But I will always try to still give my love and support to Yu-Gi-Oh! Because it was the first big game that I played for so many years, and I still play, but not as much. But this new banned and restricted list is actually very, very funny because of Raigeki's return. Because I remember using that card back in the old days when Yu-Gi-Oh! Was more simplified. Now Yu-Gi-Oh! Has gotten very complicated, it has gotten more expensive, and that is another reason why I've chosen to play Vanguard, because Yu-Gi-Oh! Is just becoming a rich man's game. Even with the reprints that Konami is pushing out with the Mega Tens and whatnot, some of these cards are still expensive. So in the end, I'd rather play a game that does not break my pocketbook. So that is my video for this morning. So this is the Collector 67401. I'm pretty sure you've noticed I dropped the Yugi part of my name because I'm doing Vanguard as well. So I'm just the plain old collector, but I'm still the same guy. And I will continue to do videos when I get the information, and I will give my best opinion about it and try to help those that need the help. So again, please rate, comment, and subscribe. Give your honest opinion about this list, because I think it's really, really funny. Some of you may be happy, some may be sad, some people may be scratching their heads like, WTF Konami, what's going on? But hey, that's what it is. As what Forrest Gump was saying, I quote, you know the rest of that story. So I will see you guys later in the next video, and I will continue my Millennium duels, and I will try to wrap that up because I am so overdue with those videos. But again, thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys later.